Hey Facebook, this is Tom Richardson. I have another movie review for you. It's a very famous movie. It won the Best Picture award in 2007, I think. It's called No Country for Old Men. It's by the Coen brothers. The Coen brothers is known for making a lot of very well-known films. Um, no Country for Old Men is the story of a man played by Josh Brolin. I think, is hunting, and he finds a briefcase by this shootout, and all these people are dead, and he finds this briefcase full of money, and he decides to take it, and he takes it home. His wife gets curious about it, and he doesn't talk about it a lot. All he knows is that there's money in it. There was a shootout where he found it, and that's the end of it for him. Um, Another character played by Javier Bardem, who is right here. That actor is actually married to Penelope Cruz in real life. For those of you who know who she is, um, but anyway, he's this ultimate drug dealer bad guy, and he's looking for this briefcase. He was originally going to attend this get together where the shootout took place, and it turns out he didn't make it in time, and so the shootout happened, and he didn't get his money. Um, so he's looking for this briefcase, and he has this weapon that, if for those of you who have seen the film, it's kind of like an oxygen tank looking thing, and he points it and he goes boom, and it can pretty much put a hole through your head. It'll hurt you really really badly and almost kill you pretty much. And it killed some people throughout the film. But anyway, he's looking for this briefcase that Josh Brolin's character has, and he has that oxygen tank device that he can kill people with and break into things with. It can, yes, that's right. It can. You put it next to a doorknob and it makes it explode and go away, and that way doors don't become a problem for him. So anyway, he searches for Josh Brolin in this briefcase. There's a twist in the film as to how he can find this briefcase, but I won't spoil it for you. But there is a way how he knows that he can track down this briefcase. Um, and another character played by Tommy Lee Jones, um, right here. Um, he was in the Men in Black movies, for those of you who have seen those. Tommy Lee Jones plays the town sheriff, and he's very curious because a lot of the cases he has taken in the past few years are really easy to find. Like, a crime happens, the person's right down the street, and it's pretty easy for him to find criminals in his town. And this was the first case where he could not find the criminal. He had a hard time finding the criminal. Um, so Javier Bardem's character is breaking into all these houses. He's curious to know where his briefcase full of money is, and Tommy Lee Jones can't find him. He doesn't know where to start. Um, so he's dealing with a case that he's never dealt with before, thus giving it the name No Country for Old Men. And what that message of the story is, and that's why it has the title, is because Tommy Lee Jones realizes later in the film, I'm too old to catch this guy. Criminals nowadays are much harder to catch than they were way, way back in the day. Back in the day, you could just say, oh, well, this person does this on a regular basis. They're right down the street. We'll go arrest them. And Tommy Lee Jones realizes, criminals are a lot more intelligent than that now. They can move out of state. They can move out of the country. They can figure out ways to get through airports. They do things nowadays that people back in the day didn't do. Um, so to the end of the film, he just kind of realizes, I'm too old to catch this guy. In order for us to catch this guy, we really need to think intelligently. We need to know how he thinks. We need to know where he goes, what he wants. Um, so I guess that's one debate of why people like the film and why people don't like the film. People who will like the film are the ones who, kind of like me, realize that when you get older, it gets kind of harder to be able to do things that you were able to do when you were younger, such as like sports and stuff like that. And for those of you who are looking for who done it mystery, we'll catch the guy at the end. There'll be a huge showdown at the end. It's not that kind of a movie. Um, but for those of you who are on the left side of that conversation, what I just told you about with the um, realizing that you're too old to do something, or realizing that today's society's criminals are a lot harder to catch than they were way, way back in the day, might understand this film better. I thought this film was very, very entertaining. The Coen brothers did it in a very, very unique way. I thought that their sense of humor was unique with it. I thought the mystery behind the film was unique. I thought the characters were unique. I actually read the book to this story that this movie's based off of, and the book's very good too, for those of you who want to read the book. It is by Cormac McCarthy. It's very good. It follows the movie very well. The Coen brothers perfectly adapted it to the screen. I have this movie on Blu-ray. It's awesome. I love it. So check it out. It's called No Country for Old Men. It's a Best Picture winner for the Coen brothers. It's one of their best known films. I personally believe it's better than Fargo, and Fargo is on the AFI Top 100, and that's saying a lot. This won Best Picture and everything. It's an outstanding film. You got to see it.